What's good, C3 fam? Thanks for joining another episode of C3 Live at 5, where we cover daily market analysis, top 25s, latest in the NFT world and play to earns, and wrap up answering your questions. Kick back, relax, let's jump in. Jake, why don't you take it away?
All right, so first things first, let's get started with the top 25 market cap. So what we got right now, Bitcoin sitting at 41,800, Ethereum around 3,100, BNB 465. We got Cardano at 135. So we're seeing a good trend of down quite a bit from the 24 hours. Cardano actually, as fast as it went up 10% yesterday, it just came back down another 10. So um, looks like the whole market's kind of going down right now, although there are some exceptions to every rule. So Chainlink, $21 was a great price. Never financial advice, but let's see what people are searching right now. So biggest trend search right now is actually Hector DAO, DAO Maker, Phantom, DeFi Kingdoms, Avalanche, Polygon. So looks like some good projects. People are getting some good deals on right now. We have the most visited tokens right here: ETH, BNB, and Phantom. So I see Phantom across a lot of favorites. It's a really solid project despite what's been going on in the market. So let's look at some of our top gainers for the day. We got mostly these kind of third-party low-cap coins right now that have been the biggest gainer. That should be no surprise. Biggest losers, we got Option Room, Pets Help, just kind of very high market cap or low market cap coins. And let's just see what's trending in the US right now. So we got Web3 Inu, we got Oasis, Wonderland, and look again, look, Phantom right there, Shiba Inu and ETH. So it looks like people are just kind of looking at stuff to accumulate right now. We definitely have our eyes on FTX, Axie, and VeChain right now is a really good deal at 7 cents. So Theta's all-time high was around $14, $15, so it's down quite a bit. That's basically all I have for a quick little rundown on the market and the altcoins. So Al, can we see some charts?
Yeah, let me grab a screen for you guys. So over here, I got Total 3. It's been one of my favorite charts to look at because it's kind of ugly. And normally right after things get ugly, they get really fun. So I'm kind of looking for what I would see the bottom of Total 3 at. And this is just for all of the altcoins. And this is just where my head's been at. And so that's why I wanted to start here. But I think that we might be coming down to test out some of the 775 to $750 billion range, which would mean that we could anticipate some better pricing across the board for all of our favorite alts. That's why I like looking at Total 3, because it's kind of my indicator for when I want to start accumulating the alts that I've had my eyes on. And when I think that Total 3 is ready to turn around, that's when I start looking at the alts. So let's go to Total 1 and see what the whole market's doing. And the whole market looks like it is continuing in a downward momentum. And that is kind of the same story that Bitcoin's telling right now. We're looking at day candles, and I would continue to anticipate a little bit more of a downward progression and maybe stay inside this channel. And then right about January 30th, start our progression back up. So this is kind of what we're hoping to see, something along these lines. Once again, this is the total market cap, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and all of our favorite altcoins. But let's go ahead and take a quick peek at what Bitcoin printed for the day. So this is what everyone wants to talk about. This is what's on everyone's mind. Bitcoin has the death cross. So our EMA bands have crossed in the bearish formation, and everyone is concerned. And they could have a valid reason, or it could just be a short lived downward motion. I will say that from the TA side, and let me kind of get rid of this so you guys get a better view. On the TA side, all of the indicators look bearish in the short term, at least for the next couple of days. I always enjoy going to the week candles, though. And when you go to the week candles, they don't look as bearish. They almost look like they're ready to turn around. I would be surprised if there was two more red candles printed. I could see one more red candle for the week, but I don't think I see two more weeks of red. So that would also follow suit with right about January 24th. We could anticipate the market to start turning around. And so that's kind of what everyone's asking, what's on everyone's mind. And I think
It,
that,
it
yeah,
looks like you're pretty bottomed out on the RSI as well. Like I could
yes.
definitely see it turning around. Honestly, the moment that the sentiment is bearish unanimously, it could just turn around like that.
I mean, we're at less than a percent, 0.88%. I
Nice.
mean, the epitome of bottomed out at that point. So, and for the week, these are long-term sentiments, and so you can count on a long-term turnaround or a trend reversal once this confirmation is in. But yeah, that is that's really what the charts are showing right now for the totals. And then Bitcoin, I feel like it's not really relevant to go anywhere else until we get confirmation that we're heading in the other direction. So, that being said, why don't you tell us what we can do when the charts are boring, Sifu? I know there's all sorts of fun in the world.
Yeah, actually, I'd love to. Thank you for that, actually. And let me just pop my screen up for you guys to see what I'm looking at here. Give me one sec. All right. Did not pop up. There you go. All right, just a little laggy. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, the market is, it's a little red right now, as we just saw with that beautiful explanation from Al. But if we take a look at these trending coins that are primarily in the red as well, what do we have here? Looks rare. And if you go in and check it out, um, even right here, we can see it's up 61%, 61 and a half. But it turns out it is a NFT platform. So you just another big hotspot where NFTs are moving and flying out the door like hotcakes. And this era of digital hustlers is, riding this gravy train hard. Like, look at all the volume, nothing but green, 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 green. A little bit of red here, but so yeah, the NFT world, despite everything going on in this red market, and is still doing pretty good. So it's always worth keeping your eyes on, for all you NFT newcomers out there. Give it a shot too. If you got good artwork, you want to dive in, just do it. Don't let the market dictate you, or these. Don't let any of these times stream your emotion to any direction, because this is a long game. And as we go and we see pretty much this whole list of NFT play to earn tokens, that's what I got going on here, is all in the red too. However, that's okay. That's just this point of the market. If we look at Axie Infinity, they're still on top. They're up a little bit today, but they're taking their dips. But just look at good opportunities. All these play to earn games are, that don't just think of them as, oh, I'm just gonna start playing a game, gonna earning. They're a lot more like a any crypto investment. Play to earn really means that you invest in this project and you will yield rewards through playing the game. And a lot of times, very quickly, depending how serious of a gamer you are. But Axie Infinity, I wanted to talk about a little bit here, because despite what we see, they're down a bit. Their all-time high was, over $160, so down over 50%. But like, just look at that as great opportunities for investing, especially if you are in these play to earn games. If you look at just this basic little kind of 2-day chart here, yeah, you can see it's the bears have come in, made their moves, but it climbs right back up and it stabilizes into this sideways days here. But if you are playing the game, you would have received an email that is telling you about their expansion, their builders program that they're expanding on. So developers that have been creating for the game, they're giving you more, I guess you can say, developer kit software to keep the growth in that, to keep creating and to basically cater to new developers coming into the software, excuse me, into the metaverse. However, speaking on the metaverse, last time I was asked what my favorite project is, I wouldn't say necessarily I have a favorite, but I did say I was keeping my eyes on Mana and Decentraland. Um, and they have a lot of cool things going on too. But as you can see here, they're down 50% from what they've been at. And that recent all-time high was, not very long ago. So I think there's a lot of momentum happening with Mana and Decentraland. It's one of the most friendly NFT games and metaverses you can kind of start just playing in and venturing in. And come down here, there's pretty cool articles. If anyone else wants to dive a little deeper on it, you can just see that pretty much will go into anything metaverse wise, but most of the articles down here have to do with Decentraland. And there's a lot of interesting, fascinating things going on there. It's a big world. Um, we're gonna see everything eventually become a part of NFTs because if you really dive into the subject, they're really smart contracts. It's not so much the digital art. But speaking on Mana, just to take a little bit deeper into it, I was going to see if Al wanted to just do a quick charting on that because, like I said, I believe this is something to keep your eyes on right now. Um, Play and experiment and all the games you think are cool in the play to earn, Axie Infinity for one. Just be prepared to invest and know that you're going to need a MetaMask or whatever the platform requires, some sort of digital wallet with their native tokens to play. So always be aware of these things. But if you do get in and invest, a lot of times it only takes 2 weeks to a month to really start yielding rewards back. Make it worth your while, and yeah, get some have some fun while the market doesn't seem to be doing it for you.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, don't you need 500 mana in order to create something in the metaverse or something along those
If you
lines?
are trying to build in mana, you do. So
Okay.
anything you do, yeah, you build a
So
whole set of clothes, you're gonna need 500 for that shirt, 500 for the pants, 500 for the shoes. But then again, you in turn can go and put that on a marketplace, an NFT marketplace for everyone playing in that metaverse and actually provide them, with new clothes or items or collectibles. So once again, that's an investment in itself, but it has its rewards.
and
It's
it looks like it is 55% down from its all-time high. So I mean, normally projects kind of a healthy project, you can see a 60% consolidation, and that's not really the worst scenario. That's a healthy consolidation. So I wouldn't be surprised if it went, continued to consolidate a little bit more, but it definitely is a project with a lot going for it. And it looks like, the $2 range should be a really interesting level of support or resistance for Mana. So I really hope to see $2 act as support. Obviously, we don't have much data after our violent movement in October to the upside, where we made in a 3-day candle about a 500% gain. So Mana is capable of the unfathomable. This is testimony to that, and you never know when one of these candles are going to show back up. So it's always exciting to to have prospective projects like this that have honestly no ceiling. That's But I also wanted to recap. I skipped over a few things in the charts, and I want to point out we all need to be honest that there is some sort of a bearish possibility for the play out of the total market cap, and you could see us fall under $2 trillion. That's why it's crucial, and we could go into somewhat of a bearish couple of months. And the same scenario shows on the Bitcoin chart as well. Let me pull it up more clearly. But you can see that Bitcoin has a little bit of I'm glitching out over here, a little bit of a head and shoulders formation. And you would just want to hope that we're, the head, the shoulders. And then at this point, I would say that we're at the knees, but there's always the possibility we can go down and do the full head, shoulders, knees, and toes. So that's something that I want people to have in the back of their mind, to kind of be aware that this is a possibility. The charts are showing that is a feasible play out. Pretty plausible scenario, just as plausible as Bitcoin bouncing. So what we're doing right now is we're waiting for Bitcoin to either be a basketball or a bowling ball. And Bitcoin's either going to come down here, bounce, and take us up to the 70, 80K, or it's going to be a bowling ball and we're going to come fall on some toes around 33 to 35K. So what kind of ball is Bitcoin? That's the question that we're waiting on. It's exciting to find out. And that's kind of, I think it's time to go into AMA and recap time.
I agree. We got some action in the chat right now, so we're going to be looking up a few projects that looks like Alluvium in gaming and Infinity 2. So
Nice.
I got Alluvium pulled up on token metrics right now. So let me share my screen.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the game itself.
So Alluvium right now, I notice is a pretty high dollar project. This is new to our attention. Token metrics, just quick first thing, their price prediction. It looks like they're actually kind of below what they thought. They thought that it would start taking back off January 15th, but they expect around $1,100, $1,200 Alluvium, at least through February. So that's pretty interesting. It's got only 7 million tokens, market cap of almost 500 million, $15 million trading volume. The initial token price was $70. So anybody that got in on the ground floor of this, looks like they're doing pretty good. Let's see what the fundamental score is. About a 74% through their quant program. Okay. All right. Got a few charts pulled up. So I got the chart pulled up right now, and as you can see, it wicked out at around $1,900. Quite the big head and shoulders formation right here. It looks like it's kind of found its liquidity pocket down here in the $700 range. The market cipher indicators kind of tell us that we're going to continue to see downward momentum. Not too much volume coming in right now at the bottom. So this one, you might have to just wait. It might be smart to kind of wait, but you could probably see it come back down to this $400 or $500 range. This is a Qcoin chart, so you might need to find one with more data. Do you guys got anything else on this token?
I got you. I got well, I just pulled it up, the game itself. I'm talking about Alluvium still, right?
Yeah.
It's actually pretty cool. if you come check out the actual game itself. So, fight for ETH, which obviously you're going to be, I guess, being rewarded with that maybe. But it seems pretty cool. Open world game. I'm not sure if I think it's like turn-based strategy, but it kind of gives you a kind of Diablo feeling. But check this out. So this is cool. Enjoy a new era of NFTs thanks to integration with Immutable X, zero gas fees for peer-to-peer trading with instant transactions. That's pretty epic because if anyone's ever dealt with NFTs, depending what platform you use, that kind of kills it. Those gas fees sometimes. Sometimes that kills your sell price on what you're getting, and Rarible actually adds the gas fees to the buyer, so that helps out. But if you actually are creating NFTs for projects like this too, it obviously costs gas to mint them. So these guys are doing something really cool. And like Jake's saying, high dollar project. It's down quite a bit. I'm sure it's going to jump back up. But yeah, it looks really cool. I might have to try this and get back to you guys a little bit more on that. Definitely seems cool though.
Awesome, dude. Thank you.
Then I also got Affinity pulled up.
Yeah,
Actually, I
that's
was checking this out. So this is pretty interesting. Sitting at 73 cents right now. It went as high as just over $3. And it's just kind of like it's another NFT kind of create a gaming based token where obviously they have a whole game universe, but it's cool. This is developed by Engine. So anyone following Engine, this is pioneered
pa- powered by
directly through
Engine,
that.
not yeah, it's powered by Engine. So they developed on the Engine blockchain.
Yeah. And then they pioneered this NFT industry back in 2017, according to this. So that's pretty cool. So these guys, I'd say this is definitely a project worth following. I'm going to keep my eyes on this. Maybe check it out a little bit more too. See if it's playable or if it's just a more NFT creation sort of project.
Yeah,
But
Efinity to me looks fascinating as well. I was checking them out, and their um social media was pretty exciting. They've just been listed, and then I kind of decided to go down into their white paper and look at their roadmap, and their roadmap is fascinating. So, oh,
it
let me see
does
if
look
I can.
very cool.
So on phase 3, they're gonna have an on-chain marketplace, and they're hoping to be the multi-chain middleman bridge for all fungible and non-fungible tokens.
Well, and look at this right here in this part of their white paper. Pioneering creators, developers, and companies like Microsoft, Samsung, BMW. Yeah, that's huge, dude. Very big partnerships, very huge. They seems like a definitely a good project.
Um, I like Affinity quite a bit, and actually, here, let me jump over. I was gonna show that their roadmap and their tokenomics were through the roof, and so I've also been looking at EJS a lot, and I'm glad that our Stefan brought this up, because I think a lot of engine blockchain projects are going to be big, and they also seem to do all right during bear markets. But if you look just on Gecko at Efinity, you can tell it's been pretty beaten up. I mean, it's down quite a bit. So assuming the health of the market stays up, I like it. I like the project. I like where it's at. I like where they're heading. There's a lot. Token Metrics doesn't have enough data to have the highest opinion of them. I definitely checked out the price prediction of Efinity on there, and it's not impressive. But I think that they have a lot going for them.
Yeah, could be a hidden gem.
So cool. Man. Well,
All right, I got a game I want to talk about real quick. And so this is something we were listening to Crypto Banter earlier, and this game actually looks really sick. It launches. This says in a day. I think this is a little off. But anyway, this is supposed to be a really cool like GTA meets Saints Row type game. It allegedly launches tomorrow off of Speedify um, Launchpad. So we just became aware of this. So we're going to be looking into getting into this, but it's a pretty cool project. It again another play to earn game that's kind of a triple A looking title. Like it looks very intuitive. You can start a gang and a mafia, kind of the same concept as GTA, but the crypto blockchain. So yeah. Does Token Metrics have any prediction for EFI?
Yeah, it wasn't impressive.
No, it wasn't impressive on the price
It
point.
is a little. It's $1.15. But
right.
I mean, they've had an all-time high of 220 or 315 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So
okay, well, it looks like we're just gonna have to wait for the market turn around. Looks like ADA coming down again in its falling wedge. So I just want to show you guys some possible accumulation zones for Solano. We're looking around the 90 to 70, and even the crazy cheeky orders down here in the $50 range. Matic looks like it's going to come down and consolidate probably this 200 moving average. So right now is going to be a good time to looking into accumulating if you missed out. So this is a chart I was talking about earlier. Theta topped out around $15, and it's just in this huge bull flag. So it's going to make a move here sooner rather than later. We got at least till March, so we're watching this one closely. I could see the EMA bands coming and swinging upwards, maybe creating a golden cross like this. So anyway, that's about all I got this evening, guys. Thanks for stopping by. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow live at 5.